Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection, technology gain times 3 and 5. Yes, I didn't say 2 because we are getting rid of some of the screen paints we develop on our website due to the fact that the Superior has the ability to produce both white levels and black levels at the same time. Pretty much will obsolete some of the technology we have on our website. Now that we have a roll-on version, it makes it a lot easier for our customers to be able to apply the screen. Now keep in mind, with the roll-on version, it does use the ambient light projection technology in times 4. It only can be used with front projection. It doesn't have front and rear technology. And also too, when you use this outside, it still has to be used with a projector of the lumen count of 3500 lumens and up, such as the one using the spray-on version. But this one, you have to start the projector up around maybe 6 o'clock in the evening hours. Now with the Superior, which is the spray-on version, that's a little different. It does have the ability to produce images on front and rear. You can use it outside in 8, 9, 12, and so forth. Pretty much puts up a very bright screen. On top of that, it works with all different forms of projectors. So does the paint-on version. The roll-on version works with ultra short throw, long throw, the whole 9 yards, just about everything you can think of. Alright, so we're going to do a roll-on demonstration. The roller I'm using is an everyday nat roller. Some people think you got to go all scientists or all rocket scientists on a roller, but no, an everyday roller is going to work on this with no problem whatsoever. Alright, so let's apply this to the surface. This screen is my 80-inch, it's an 80-inch screen at 235.1. Alright, so let's apply this. This is going to be a one-coat application. Now the reason why I did this on a black surface is to show you that there's a difference between the two. You know, this is black technology, but like I said, it's a different color of black technology. And I just want to show you that it's not just, I'm just not just coating this on a black surface. And there's a difference between the two colors, or two shades. And this is actually being coated on pleather. This is pleather right here. So this is some pleather. I got a roll of this for around, oops, came up the side there for a minute. I got a roll of this for probably around, cost me about 50 bucks for a roll. Some right there. That's basically about it. Like I said, one coat application and you're done. It doesn't make a difference if you go up and down or side to side. That doesn't make a difference. It's all going to blend in the same. Now, sorry I got this demonstration done so late. I had a lot of work that had to be done today, so I had to tend to that first and then come back and get this done. You can see one coat application. That's it. And that's it, we're done. That's it. That's all that has to be done. Now, I'm going to put my camera, because it's going to be this is quite a big screen, so it's going to be a bit for me to lift. Can't do it with one hand. So I'm just going to place my camera there just for a minute as I lift the screen up and put it in place. Alright, so just bear with me. Thank you so much all for being patient. I really do appreciate it. So I get this properly in place. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're all back together again. Alright, so screen's all painted, we're done. And move these buckets and stuff out of the way. Get all this stuff sorted out. Let me see if my fan is plugged in. I think my fan is plugged in. That's my noisy broken fan. Gotta go buy me another one. Hold on, let me adjust this fan a little bit. It's a little broken. I dropped it about a dozen times. There we go. Dropped it about a dozen times. Got to get a new one. Alright, so there's the screen all dried and done. Well, not dried and done, it's drying. Alright, so let's move all this stuff out of the way. So we can get everything out of the way. Okay. Come over here and grab my projector. I'll power it on. Before we can bring this back. I'll have to turn this off and get my noisy fan out of the way. I can't dry that right now because I want to be able to cover the whole screen, and I can't cover the whole screen if I have the fan sitting in the way. Now keep in mind, we're going to have a little bit of brightness here and there because keep in mind I just painted the screen. It is wet. Alright. Now once this dries out, I'll come back in and I'll do another video. This is how far the projector is sitting back. Show you the distance we have on the projector. Alright. Let's see if we can get ourselves that removed. Let's get back in here. Loading up some videos real quick. So let's see if we can grab something in here. Because the screen's going to be a bit wet, so. Now once it dries, you won't see the shininess anymore. But like I said, all the glare, all that's going to come because the paint's still wet. Once it dries, then it's good to go. I'll do another demonstration again tonight once it's dry. And I want to show you the distance on where the projector's sitting. Let's back up here a bit and show you how far the projector's sitting back. So we're going to measure this out because I'm sure we're over 12 feet. And you see how fast it took me to apply the application, extremely fast.
The black that coexists with every color.
Now I'll come back and do another demonstration once the screen fully dries, because then you won't have a lot of the glare coming off of it, because that's the lamp from the projector hitting the wet paint.
Among all the other colors, the perfect black that never allows even a ray of light. The perfect black in which even the black color itself cannot be faked. At last shows its real depth out of every color. Open your eyes and for the first time experience all the colors in the world.
So I'm just grabbing some random videos. Now before my time shuts off here, I'm Kenneth Bird from a luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection, technology game times 2, 3, and 5. Once I get a chance to get the screen fully dried, I can't run the fan right now because where the fan is sitting is disrupting it's right in front of the picture because the screen's so large. But once it all dries out, you'll see a perfect picture. You won't see that glare in the middle because that's coming from the wet paint from the projector. Now the roll-on will be available tomorrow with free worldwide shipping. We do now have 1 gallons available. Now see how the glare is right here? That comes from the paint being wet. Once the paint's dry, it'll look absolutely perfect. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I got to get the screen laid down flat so I can get it to dry. And I'll be back down today, or tonight, it's late tonight. I'll be back down tonight to basically do another demonstration with the screen done and dried. So that's what it will be labeled under, done and dried. But I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time, and God bless. Like I said, still a little wet. Just coated the surface, so it's still very wet. But once it's dried, we'll be good to go, and I'll show you the demonstration screen fully dry. Actually, I'll show you another demonstration showing you when it's dry, and you'll see the image perfectly without seeing the glare in the middle from the wet paint. Alright, thank you all for your time again, and